you ever heard this word lingua franca?
No, sir, you can tell me.
Yeah. Lingua franca means lingua is like a language.
Okay.
Franca, franca is a word which is used for the common usage of a language globally. Like
Okay.
the one language which is common to communicate throughout the world. That is now
Oh,
English.
English is lingua franca. What is the
Yes.
pronunciation of this word?
Lingua franca.
Lingua franca.
Yeah, it means the one language that is common to communicate throughout the world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why,
So
sir, it's
we can make
important.
it
And
as
the
simple.
yes,
Yes, we
yes,
can make it as simple also. Like, we can say English is a global language.
yes,
There
sir.
is no
Yes,
need to use this word lingua franca as
yes,
well,
sir.
because
I
I
always
got to
say
know
that
this.
English
Yes,
is a
I got
language. English
even
is a
yes,
global language.
yeah, even I got to know this word after coming to here. That one or the other way that people were speaking. Then they
Yeah, yeah.
told me this thing. The first time I didn't get what he is saying. Then I
Yes, sir.
apparently asked him the same time, brother, what is the word you used that? Then he told me the same way that this is what lingua franca. This means the one international language that can be understood and spoken throughout the world.
Yes,
So,
sir.
like this way, like by sharing the knowledge, we will learn.
Of course, of course. Yes,
As
sir.
long as we,
Very
as long as we share our knowledge, what happens? Our knowledge also get blossom. Like from little to we will grow big. Like slowly,
of
slowly, the vocabulary will add upon in our list, in our vocabulary list.
of course, sir. Yes. I can see because you are so fluent and you are describing everything so fluently. It's very good. I know that you are living in English environment, so you have improved a lot. Yes.
No, I am not that far fluent, I can say, but I can say
But
just I can just little bit manageable that I can
but
just
I can
communicate
say
with
that you
people.
are better than me. And today I have learned a
But
lot
no,
from you. Many
there is no,
tips.
yes, yes.
Yes,
There is
I
nothing
have
better.
got many.
There is nothing better than you. See, you are the unique you. Understand? You be yourself. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't underestimate yourself.
Sir, yeah, I'm listening to you, so I'm getting that you are amazing and really you have good knowledge about this language, that how to learn it and how to start speaking. So you have given so many amazing tips. Thank you very much for being a part of my channel. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So tell me one thing that like nowadays people are very crazy for listening conversational videos. So according to you, it is is conversational video really work for learner?
Yes, of course. Like even let me tell my example. When I get the leisure period here, leisure time, I go through the conversation videos because if at all I don't get any people to talk to them, then what I can
Yeah.
say, I can at least listen to the people who are talking over the conversations. There, we will definitely get some new words into our vocab. You know.
Yeah,
So by
yeah,
this
yeah.
way,
Of course.
nowadays the people can learn. Like people I see on YouTube that most of the people are trying to learn through Cambly app and English
Yes.
and some other apps. I don't know exactly. Um, yeah, wherein they are getting to learn something from the tutors, and I would like to really appreciate the tutors also. They are spreading their knowledge, and the YouTubers who are doing this stuff, they are also giving their good to at least the people who cannot
Yes, sir.
afford these things to learn the languages personally, like in a one-on-one session. They are coming
Yes,
to
sir.
know some points, and they are coming to embrace this language at their ease.
Yes, sir. And I do it, sir. I would like to tell you that I am not from very rich family, so I can't afford tutor. But many times, I always think that, oh God, I mean, I wish to join English Yari and sometime clapping go. But sir, I can't afford. So, sir, what I do, whenever I find any channel, like, person is talking to any English Yari tutor or any clapping go, so I just listen the whole conversation. Yes, and I got so many points there, that we should use English like this, we should pronounce these words like this. So yes, it's very beneficial for every learner, sir.
Yes, of
I do
course.
it. Yeah.
Yes, of course. But the point here I would like to tell to the people out there who are just going through these videos or for this English communication language, who are keen to learn this language, for anything, there should be a route map.
Yes.
Like if we listen something, you listen one video, go through it
Yes.
thoroughly, repeat it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, until and unless that you got to know the each and every word the video has spoke between the two members, the
Yes.
communication activity,
100% true. Mm-hmm.
until and unless you
100%
are
true.
clear with the all the words whatever you heard in the conversation, then what happens, it will give you a sense of humor that your ears will become familiar to the words,
Yes.
what the words where to use, how to use, and what particular time they are using a particular word, how they are articulating their words. And and in fact, if suppose if we get any new word out there, then what we will do, we can immediately know the meaning from the Google dictionary, from the Cambridge,
Yes, sir.
and we should try to put it into our practice later on. So this will
Of
what
course.
helps us to remember the word.
Of
If we
course.
keep on adding, if we keep on adding words in our vocab list, but we are not using it in our particular
So we
practical
will
way,
forget.
then we will again forget it. Once
Of
you
course.
know a new word, you should at least put it in your practice for 4 to 5 times further. You should use that
Yes.
word with your friends when you're communicating. Whenever you come across any new word, you have to be compulsory. You have to make it, as a habit that you should put it into your use.
Of
So
course.
that word will, remain in your subconscious mind. So whenever you
Of
want to talk to someone, then it automatically that word will recall to you.
Yes, yes, yes. And it automatically comes from our mouth. Yes,
And I
yes.
guess, and I guess, I don't know why people are taking this language as very seriously, but I can say in a simple, way
Yes,
that
yes.
speaking and writing is all two different things. We are
Of
not
course.
going to be a book author or someone. If suppose, for an example, the people who are just as in beginner, they are starting from the scratch. For those people, they no need to worry about this deep that they are gonna just embrace this language from from grammar for tenses, from like up to the end of the grammar. There's no tutorial required. This what they can do. They should listen to the conversations, pick up some phrases, whatever the phrases they need, like in day-to-day conversations. Nowadays, people made very easy. When,
Yes.
for an example, I would tell you, if suppose if I'm going to a shopping mall, we have this much of facility nowadays that what are the words we need to use in the shopping mall related to that conversation also we can get in the Google, like
Yes.
and on the YouTube as well, and we can pick up some words from there for that certain extent, like for an example, for a particular topic. Suppose, for example, if suppose we are going for an airport, and what are the words, how the process would be there, how, conversation should be between a flight attendant and a
Yes.
passenger. That thing, at least like slow by slow, gradually, then what happens, we will come to know. The language should be
Yes.
learned in this way, like like we should not go it in a proper bookish manner, like as a subject
Of
as
course.
we
Of
learned in
course.
our schools, not in this way.
And
But
the things
the
we
spoken
learn
language,
from the book. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
The things we learn from the book, and we will not use them in our conversation. We will forget everything. And the
Yes, that is
example you are given, that's really amazing, that if we are going to, mall, and if we are going to, airport, so what vocabulary we have to use, so we should just learn and we have to just use. It is the real practice.
and this will make you learning a journey of fun, and you will not get bored. And
Yes,
whenever
yes,
you need anything, for an example, as per your usage, you will be learning your language so that you will be enjoying to learn this language. By this
of
way, you will not come to know that when you will be fluent in this language. Apart from this, if you are trying to go it by the bookish way, like if you want to master the grammar first, then you will make some structures, you will make what are the prepositions, what are the articles, what are the vowels, if all these things, then what happens, in fact, grammar for anything, I don't deny that the base is very important. Without the
yes,
basement, yeah, nothing is
yes,
possible.
we can't, yes, we can't
Yes,
go further.
but we should make it in a simultaneous way. Like for an example, now we have been converse since for a long time, I think now. But here, see, whenever we are speaking, our speaking language is different. Our writing English is different.
Of course. Yes,
So
sir.
what I guess, what I believe, the people who are struggling to this language, like they are giving their too much concentration on the glamour part or such things. I I would like to tell those people that they better stop doing that. Just start speaking, listening to the conversations. Now we have good
Yes,
stuff on YouTube. Listen to the conversations, make some new words, use of those new words. Simultaneously learn the grammar as well. And in this way, and most important, but last not the least, in English, see, we are nowadays habitual of writing the text messages on WhatsApp and the Skype or something like these things. But when you hold a pen in your hand and you write on a notebook on a paper, that feel will be different. That
yes,
time, if you want to write a paragraph, you will take at least some 10 to 15 minutes.
yes, yes,
And when you write with your pen on a notebook, then you will make sure whether all the words you have written in a proper way or not, in a proper order way or not. And but whereas in this case, in text messages, what we are using nowadays, once we type anything, we never mind that whether it's go wrong or right. We will just forward it.
yes, sir.
We will just
Yes,
post it. But until and unless we hold a pen in our hand and we keep writing in the notebook, we will not embrace this language, I can say, because this writing part should be a part of learning this language. We should hold
yes.
the pen in our hand, we should write on the notebooks, we should think on the paragraphs. Sorry, I
Sorry.
think you should consult a doctor or taking medications.
I'm taking medicine, but I don't know why I'm not getting relief.
Hope,
But
inshallah,
even
wishes you.
I'm taking every time luke water, not cold
Yeah,
water.
yeah, because you have a sore throat, you should know every now and then should take some sip of water. It is better. You should quench your
Yes.
thirst.
Sorry. It's enough
Mm.
for today.
Yes, of course. It's a
Yeah.
pleasure talking to you. You are also feeling under the weather. I couldn't give you more stress.
No, yes, sir. But sir, it was really wonderful conversation with you, and you have shared your amazing tips. It will be really, beneficial for my all viewers and for me also. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. And yes, I would like to meet you again soon. So
Always, anytime, pleasure is mine. I am out here as as an expat, and I'm all alone here. I'm also working on my communication skills, and I am available for any YouTuber. If suppose if they want to talk to me, I would be feel it my privilege to provide them a content by at least any source. I'm ready for
thank
that.
you, sir. Thank you.
If suppose like if you want any kind of any video again, any kind of topic also, hopefully we
Oh,
will try to connect once again.
sure.
Hope to see you
Thank you
soon.
very much.
Take